Guys, Chess Gibson here with the IMG Bollettieri Tennis Academy. Got Laura here with us all the way from Germany, for Deutschland, if I say that right without too bad of an accent, from my class that I had in high school on German. I guess Guten Abend is where we're at right now. Is that right?
Yeah.
Guten Abend?
Yeah.
So we're just doing a quick little video here. First of all, I just wanted to say thanks for us having the opportunity to work with Laura here the past couple of weeks. She's just an awesome girl and an awesome tennis player, and got a really good future for her if she keeps working and continues to play hard. So just wanted to give maybe a couple of suggestions technically on Laura's game. Her fundamentals are really good. You have a coach back at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, coach back at home has been doing a really good job with her. You can tell, fundamentally speaking, we just like to keep it really simple with good biomechanical fundamentals and starting with power from the ground up. But she's got a nice preparation, very compact swing, leads at the top edge of the racket in the front of her swing. She's going to be a player that can continue to get more out of the forehand just by extending the arm. Telling the camera just a little bit, your forehand's good, okay? And there's not much you want to do to touch something like that. The only thing you can do, step over here, I'm going to show you a side view. As time goes on, is just to keep trying to get the arm out even more and drive it penetrating. Okay, so it's just about leverage, and you can hit something a lot harder with a long lever arm than you can a short lever arm. So if we can keep trying to, that compact backswing, drive the racket head out, it's going to continue to make the ball be a little bit heavier than the court. Okay, make it really carry. All in all, the forehand looks good. Okay, so there's not a whole lot to do on it. You understand?
Yeah.
So what we got to do is keep hitting just a couple here. What we got to do is, besides just really extending out in front, we really got to keep working on the footwork. She needs to get as quick as she possibly can, especially with those little bitty adjustment steps, so that she can really make solid contact. You need to continue working on the spin. Okay, you need to keep working on your ability to spin the ball and be able to hit angles, to be able to create space. Angles move your opponent off the court. You move your opponent off the court, you've got a higher percentage change of direction. Okay, so we got to keep developing that, and that comes through racket head speed and practice, and really, I say imagination, visualizing the ball with those good angles and the ball going up and really creating the space. But all in all, very, very good job on the forehand, and just keep working on that strategy, keep working on the angles and your ability to open up the court and strategically steal time from your opponent. So let's go ahead and look at a few backhands, okay? Same thing, very good on the forehand, very, very good. We'll look at the same kind of fundamentals on the backhand that we have on the forehand. Laura's, like I said, strong girl, pretty tall. Good leverage on the backhand just as well as the forehand. Reach those arms all the way out, extend it out, okay? Want to get good leverage, extending those arms out with good. Sometimes the racket gets in here. We can keep driving out, okay? Keep driving out. Those arms almost straight towards your target as you swing. Driving out, very good, excellent. So all that does is just makes the ball carry a little bit deeper. Most of your players, your higher level players, have a lot of leverage, a lot of extension on their strokes, and we really like to see that here. On the backhand, the top hand, the left hand, is very important to be able to shape the ball, to be able to get on the outside of the ball. She can practice, take your bottom hand off. Take your bottom hand off.
That one.
Yeah, she can practice these left-handed forehands just like this. Really shape the ball just like the forehand. And what that's going to do is it's going to help her to create angle and help her to create spin, and just going to help the backhand overall. It's a good drill to do, to work on being able to brush the outside of the ball. We're not doing that now because you'll hit the camera, but just to feel that left hand is what really creates some spin and gives you some variety. Now go ahead and put your bottom hand on, and then you can really shape. You feel that? So top hand dominant, very good. Good sound off that one. I think it might have been dead, but
It was.
yeah. So top hand dominant, a little bit of spin there. You see the lower body foundation is very good. She keeps a good wide base, but like I said on the forehand, continuing to work on the foot speed, those little adjustments going into the ball will really help her out in the future. So all in all, great job on the backhand. Do some shadow serves, shadow swing, loosen your arm up, and I'm going to look at the serve just a little bit, okay? I'm going to shift the camera here to where we film serves from. There you go. Go ahead and take a couple of practice, fundamentally looking at the same things here. Wanting a good, nice little preparation as far as getting her body prepared to go up and hit up. I always tell players on the serve, the target is really the ball. It's not the service box. So many players get tied up in thinking about the service box that they forget to hit up and the ball goes down and it gets into the net. So she does a great job of hitting up. That's a good motion. Really good job of hitting up, okay? And that's what I'm talking about, is that's what we're looking for. As long as you hit up, just like you're throwing a ball up in the air with your right hand, as long as you hit up, the way you increase your serve speed is by really using ground force, okay, to explode up, and then when you get up there, really snapping the wrist and pronating, okay? If you can develop that in a quick arm action, then there you go. The serve's just going to get faster and faster, but the first step is, like we talked about, hitting up is very important. She does that. Very good serve, and can improve the serve just by working on snapping the wrist and making the serve bigger and bigger. The other thing with the serve that Laura can continue to work on is the strategy part of the serve. She needs to be able to kick the ball for the second serve, spin the ball. She needs to be able to go out wide. She needs to be able to go down the tee, and also pick the serve placements better. You want to be able to have a serve that we call a primary serve that you go to when you're in tough situations. Generally speaking, a lot of players' primary serves are their out wide serves. The reason is because when you serve out wide, you still open up the court. So as you open up the court, you're able to, on that next ball with the forehand or the backhand, attack the opponent's weakness, especially when you serve out wide on the deuce side. Most of the time it's their backhand on the run and you have an open court to hit to. So finding those primary serves. The secondary serves are used just to keep the players honest. So if she can develop some secondary serves that, down the tee, you train that opponent that you hit out wide, out wide, out wide, and then you go down the tee with one. There, it catches them off guard and it keeps them honest, keeps them from running around the serve and looking for the forehand all the time. So strategy, footwork, fitness, extension on the forehand and the backhand, serves looking great, hitting up. Coach at home has done an awesome job with her. So that's good. Very, very good. Like I said, all in all, great job. 2 weeks here. Let's get over a little bit. You're taking up all the camera. There you go, right here. 2 weeks here with us. Done really, really well. Had a chance to play a few full-timers, I think.
Yeah.
Some tough matches. We've challenged her with some hard players. Okay, and that's what we do here. She's won some matches, also lost some matches, and also played some tight matches. So that's what you want. You want to be sure when you're playing people, you want to play players a little better. You want to play players in the middle, and you also want to be playing players that aren't quite as good, because it's 3 different types of pressures, and all 3 of those pressures can cause problems in tournaments. So the more experience you get with that, the better off you're going to be. So all in all, thanks again. Awesome girl here. Have a good trip back to Germany. I was telling her I've been to Germany before for one night in Frankfurt, and then I left. So it wasn't a very long stay, but I'd love to come back sometime. If you guys have any questions, Laura has any questions, Coach back at home, feel free to email us. My email address is on the website, imgacademies.com, under the coaches, under the little coaches part, Chess Gibson. Email anytime. Thanks, guys.